Okay, I did go check. There wasn't anything here, but I'm gonna get those cool potatoes now. I'm just gonna tack this on to the end of that last episode. Or maybe we'll tack it on to the episode of, or the beginning of the next episode after the last one, which is, I don't know which one this is. It's either at the end of one or the beginning of the next. I don't know. Probably the first one, honestly. Anyway, I'm getting those cool potatoes for that one, pond. For that one generic quest, and I just wanted to record it. Actually, this is probably closer. Then again, I don't really know how many of these I need, so hopefully this is the last one. I think it was only 2. Yeah. Well, either on to the main part of the episode, or see you next time, depending on which I decided on. Hello! I probably put that last bit in at the start of this episode, because, yeah, I double checked, and actually, yes, we do have quests here that we need to do, and can do. So I also changed out the outfits. The outfit Shala has is her Colony 9 Classic, or Colony 6 Classic outfit, which only has pants, boots, and a shirt. So I had to go with the just default Colony outfit for the rest. I figured we show that off a bit, work a little more on the affinity, and hopefully figure out what the hell I'm doing with these remaining quests I still have in Colony 9, because I took a look, and a ton of quests, in fact, that I know I hear are open now, including limited ones. Albeit, I'm starting to think both these limited ones might actually just be because of what is outright required for them. Anyway, I'll be right back once I look up how to start some of these. And I can also see I already did some of these at the beginning, because this is on the list. So, clearly this list isn't necessarily when you can earliest do them, but it will still make sure I don't miss anything, so I'm not screwed out of doing anything. Anyway, moving on. Okay, in order to start this one, I need to go find Raoul. Which... okay, I don't know... which, other than making me think of, friggin' Arsten's third tier form from Persona 5, Royal, which doesn't unfortunately on DLC, I won't lie, that's kind of stupid in order to get the protagonist's ultimate... canonically, what would be their ultimate persona? You're not who I need. I should probably still talk to you on the off chance I need you later, because that will still update. It looks like all the important people are back. Never mind. Is that just the stationary people then? Well, you're who I need to talk to later! Right now I need to find Joker's ultimate persona. Also, yes, I know technically State Denial is more of an ultimate than Raoul, but Raoul fits in with the crowd of courtiers, so... yeah. I mean, also technically, at least in his own game, Raoul is also just stronger than State Denial. State Denial is really just... here's the thing, he's new game only in Royal, which is kind of his greatest weakness, because I'm pretty sure his whole thing is he is good with multiple elements. Like, he's the kind of guy you'd want to run multiple elements on, but the only thing you really have left that you can use him on is the super bosses, of which you do not need multiple elements.
Hello.
So, like, I mean, I guess maybe he's better in Persona Reload, but I didn't get that DLC. It wasn't free, and like I don't need to break the game clean open. Not to mention the game's already very breakable. Or with the options it has on its own. Also, I still haven't finished it, because the beginning is just very slow. I will say, that's actually something I want to talk about a bit. Something I find is, this is actually kind of the exception where for the test play for this, I had to come back mid-game because I just didn't want to do the quest grind that I always set up for myself mid-game to get the fourth, to get something that you unlock later. I almost did what it is, but I'm just gonna wait until we unlock one. Or the last character's bio, because I don't know what comes first, and I brought it up there. Okay, where in the frig is this guy? But, oh, you are my target! That's a jerk move, and also she's not out. Well, I need her because now, yep, now she has a question.
Oh, hi.
You again? Good timing, got a little drop for you. Tell me in greater detail. Good idea. I'd like to hear more about this too. The number of wind raggers in Tefra Cave is still shot up. None of the other teams are willing to exterminate them, so it falls to my platoon to take on the job. Only thing is, me and Miller can't handle it alone. I was hoping that you could help out. I wanted you to man Tefra Cave, kill 5 just to make sure. Can I count on you? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Me and Miller will handle the other areas. Just take care of the wind veins in Tefra Cave. Rest assured that your issue will be to attend to with haste. Yada yada yada, this is the same lunch as always. Yeah, I'll be real. I thought we were going to be going over to Machina, but no. We got quest here. And I need to talk to the back alley guys. Or is there a collection or back there I need for something? What is going on here? Oh, it's you. Yeah, I'm not ready for your side quest yet. I am working on it as we speak. But, I don't think I can even... Can I even do mail yet in the Charlotte's first hat? I mean, I know they have the event. I just don't know if the hunt itself is unlocked, because I also need to reach the area. I really need to look this flip up. Like, I have it in my notes somewhere, or more accurately, I have a place to find it in my notes. I just haven't gotten around to it. Which, isn't much better. I will admit that much. And, ooh, actually, you can afford something better. I kind of want happy, though, so I think I'm just gonna hold off.
Roaring thunder! Your fighting spirit is mine! Flare impulse! It's just a a matter of time now. Flawless victory. Okay, let's get going.
But we mustn't be careless.
Summon bolt. Summon copy. Vertical bolt. I feel only now have you realized
Goodbye.
your true power.
But we mustn't be careless.
Let's stay alert. Steel bullet.
I'll take a copy, so I have that buff, and goodbye.
But we mustn't be careless.
Yeah, that's part of why I
Let's keep
love
on
the
going like this,
copies
guys.
so much. Oh, that's your purple. Dang. Actually, I just realized. I'm stupid. I was thinking some hats opened up. Oh, I actually can do one of these, can't I? Because, like, if I can reach the pink infinity one for these two, then I can do it. For a second, I was misremembering and thinking there was a blue, but no, it's green, purple, and pink that give you them. And yellow for just those two. That is the only yellow in the game. I don't believe there's any blue hats in the game, unless I'm sorely mistaken. Yeah, we got a few more quests here that I missed before, and that's really all I have to say. I'm just using these two again because I still need affinity for them, and I believe I can finish that one quest I picked up without meaning to in like one of the very early quest runs. If I can just get these two to purple, and right now they're still only green. Speaking of not even green, actually. Oh, now I can get multiple now that I've gotten one, of course. And they still... I will say, I have been finding that quite frustrating, trying to get the two... I need to just toss choke in the patty when I'm, like, going through things. Like, when I'm accepting quests, not actually, you know, bringing him into actual battle, but just while we're in town, just when I'm accepting the side quest, bring them in with... Probably don't need the buff now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Why did I go here? I know where I need to go. I literally just took the quest. And I'm not gonna multiple quests at a time. I don't know why I didn't just go over there. To where I know I need to be. But I never got back at that. So I've been working on a lot of RPG notes, and I've noticed one major issue that only exists when I'm doing notes. Like, on my first playthrough, I don't notice it much, except for Persona 3, so you know where it's going. And in Let's Plays, I noticed it even less because I'm just excited to get into the Let's Play, which kind of carries me through the period of the game that kind of sucks, that being the intro period where you're very weak and you don't have a lot of options. Which I've been noticing a lot with Etrianazi 2, which I probably shouldn't mention, but I love the series, was bound to happen.
Oh, hi.
So I'm just gonna tell the story with it anyway instead of removing the game name. Especially because I don't think that Let's Play is gonna be ready for a little while. At the very least. But anyway, once again, great work. We completed that mission thanks to you. My proficiency reputation is going through the roof. I hope I was some help. Yeah. I literally need to take my own advice. I do not have Shulk in this party. And those are the two I need the most, because, like, you never want them in the same party, so they're not gonna get it via battle. I told everyone that you helped us. Here's your reward. I think there'll be some important mission coming our way soon. That'll give me a chance to aim even higher. When I get the rank I really want, I won't forget what you've done. And that's a promise. Yeah, been really feeling it going through Etrian Odyssey 2, which, you know, normally it's probably not meant to mention in future series, but, like, I'm not gonna lie, it is one of those series I do just really want to do at some point. So, I'm gonna just direct mention it anyway. The early game, this applies to all theater games, really, but I really only feel it on repeat playthrough. It's just how slow it is to get set up. And you could double that for my most recent playthrough, because on my first playthrough, when I get around to that, I already know what team I'm going to use, and it's the same one I used in my first playthrough, so I don't need to test the team or my build, because it's pretty much the same build, too. Just without some of the mistakes I made the first time through that made things harder. Anyway, yours will show up just when there's something bothering me. I'll finish later. Don't look so worried. Although I do have more work, and it's important all the same. 2 unidentified monsters have shown up in Tephra Cave. The defense force tried to eliminate them, but failed. I'm in greater detail. Like Melia said, I don't think we have enough to go on right now. Indeed. Can you give us more details? And we will help if we can. My platoon is the only one that hasn't had a try yet. I wish I could use this as a chance to show off what I can do, but those monsters are a lot more terrifying than I thought. I need you to take out one of them. My platoon can handle the remaining one. This time it's not just for me, it's for the whole of Colony 9. Young captains, rise. Thank you, again. The monster was spotted in the spring of grief in Battle Lake. Take whichever one you want, but they're tough, it won't be an easy fight. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Let's get this sorted. Thank you, Shulk, for I mean, this is kind of the party I need because they're guaranteed to gain affinity. Speaking of which, did you finally reach green? No! Because screw me, why would you? As I was saying, though, I find this not just, Etrian, by the way. It's something that's also happening in, like, other RPG test playthroughs, where I find them, and this is something I also find where I don't notice it on the first playthrough because I don't know better yet. I don't realize it, and I don't really feel, and I can kind of get past it, not really think about it when the Let's Play, because I'm excited to be starting some brand new project, which generally carries me into the point where it's not a major problem, or at least close to it, so I don't really think about it. But in test playthrough, I don't have that. So I've been noticing with some of, like, my favorite games, I kind of, like, don't want to do the early game, but I'm, like, fine once I reach, like, the mid-game. I'm, like, more than fine. Even though I'm still at the peak, but I have, like, more options, I guess is the way to put it. And it isn't just for Let's Play. Sometimes I do see it on the first playthrough. I've been going through the Dragon Quest remake. It's one of the games I've been playing. And also just, there's a lot of games I've been playing, honestly. There's a lot I'm also putting off until later on when I know what I'm going to be, or just later on, so I'm not playing 50 different things at once, because I like just focusing on one game. And ultimately, I've kind of settled on Persona 5 Strikers for the moment, which I have my own problems with, but it's definitely fun. Except when I get combo death. I'll talk about that at some point in the future, maybe, or later. And probably not in the future unless I play the game. Which I might do Let's Play of it at some point. Really? This is what you're worried about?
Roaring thunder! Summon! Manifest yourself!
Goodbye.
A rather
Oh, they live!
we are victorious!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay, let's get going.
Okay. But what I was saying, there's one thing I've kind of started to notice. They really only affect in like, eventually, like I can, like get the energy to push through that really annoying early game and get to the point where I can actually do stuff, like where I have options in battle. But I'm not. I'll change the time. Get back to her in just a moment. I'm gonna finish this spot. But like for instance, there's probably a few other games I can think of, where I really like the game, but I hate it once it gets going. But I feel like when I get around to Mario & Luigi Brothership, because that's another game I very much love and want to play, but yeah, the early game is slow and definitely gonna be something that's likely the only made to me for the early path. I'm mostly speaking from experience. That is one of the rare cases where the slow early game really did just... Well, actually, no, it's because the early game is actually just slow. It's not even just the case of options, but, I guess that's another example, since it takes a while for you to get your... It takes, like... I want to say most of the first area, or, like, the first quadrant of the game, because that feels wrong, but it also isn't incorrect. But it doesn't feel right either. Like, that kind of thing. And like with Adrian Odyssey, technically I have 2 playthroughs going. My book, because I want to have used every class before I start that Let's Play, and I have a lot, given I've only played the game once. I mean, technically I had to do the same amount of playthroughs for Adrian 1 when I was going through that. For the first time, where I needed to... I didn't use, like, 3 different classes even, because it was, right, it was Ronin, Dark Hunter, and Heckler, which, you know, makes sense. If you played those games, you know why. Which, side note, if you like Xenoblade and you like... Well, actually, I don't necessarily want to say that, because I was gonna say they're kind of similar in a way, but really they're not, now that I'm thinking about it more. It's more so they have a... They both get similar twists towards the end of their stories. Which I'm not gonna go too far into, because it's a long one, and also we're literally going to see it. But... yeah, I have a lot of classes I still need to, like, test out in Etrian 2, for a full playthrough, and, ultimately, I did end up having to do, like, a lot of just going the easy mode and grind, but it was particularly annoying in the main playthrough I've been going through for that game, because I'm using a chaser party, which needs certain skills to even function on multiple party members. But, that aside, is something I've kind of noticed, and I just wanted to talk about, is just my weird struggling with, test playthroughs. Like, you know, it even happened in the one I brought up earlier in the series, which I'm still not gonna say, because that one is not... Like, that one's actually kind of possible that it happens soon, albeit I can't really find much unused content information in the current moment. So maybe not. Might need to hold off a bit longer on that, but I also might get impatient and just do it without, because it's not like I've been the best about actually going through it at reasonable times. But, yeah, this is one thing I wanted to talk about a bit, is just, I noticed it's something I kind of just noticed and wanted to bring up. It doesn't really mean anything. I don't even know what the end point to take from that is, other than I play a lot of games that have slow beginnings once you played it. Thanks for the help. I can report that both targets have been eliminated. Everyone in the defense force is so grateful. Grateful to you and my platoon. I hope I was some help, yada yada. We know this, Charlotte. I'm closer to achieving my dream. I'll be sure to repay you when I reach my end goal. Just give me a little more time. So can we do the last one? Yeah.
Hi.
Well, at least last one's out. Hey, good news, guys! People have started noticing all the things I've done. And now I'm eligible to take the Lieutenant Colonel test? I can't read. If I beat the current Lieutenant Colonel, then I'll take his place. Then my dream will come true. I hope I was of some help. You were major help. You did a great job. It's still too early to celebrate. I haven't won yet. You people worthless amateur. You really think you could better me? Maybe you think everyone stopped going easy on you because you... Oh god. What? Don't think you could lose, do you? I'd like to say that's impossible, but you're probably right. Doubt stand a chance even if I start intensive training now. I might need to go get more water. But I'd have better odds of a strong weapon and armor. I won! I can't believe it, I won! Oh, how can this be? A poison-coated sword? You cowardly wretch. That's the only way. I know what equipment I need, but none of it is ready. I find it a while to test, you see. I need a small, easy-to-use sword and a strong, light steel. I ordered a sword from Nopon Merchants at Troll Mash. The shield should be laying in the storage area, in the Colony 6 storage area. My entire future is riding on this, you have to help me. So, we need to grab both of these. As assured, now your issue will be attended to with haste. No, you're way too stiff. I'm not gonna read that again. You stuck by me this long, I knew you'd help me. So, this is where we get the split path. And oddly, despite saying they need both, you actually need to get... Oh, you only actively need to give her one? I'm pretty sure you still need to get both, though. It's weird. Regardless, I'm gonna grab the one I know is needed for the better outcome, I'm pretty sure. I need to double check that, actually. I'm back, I've refilled my water, and, as far as I can tell, there actually isn't the best outcome. It has the same end result, apparently. It's just kind of the destination to get there, is what I read. It says I've already grabbed the shield and I'm told to go back, so I guess we're doing the shield route. Because, yeah, despite saying I want both, we only get to bring one. Which is, kind of a stupid.
Oh, hi.
So, you brought the shield? It's light and easy to use. Now I can protect myself against any attack. It's almost time for the Lieutenant Colonel test. The shield seems true to victory. And then she got her butt handed to her. He beat me in a single blow. Oh, I see. So that's it? What's the point of doing it all? You still here? You expect a reward? I don't want to see your faces. Go away. I don't care. Whatever. Fine, then I'll go. So this will affect what quest we get later. And when I say later, I mean much later. But I'll just say this goes to unlocking something very good later for Troll. Oh, that's what I put on. Right, I should probably mention I switched around the gear a bit, so here's what our new setup's looking like. Don't think I had a better... Oh yeah, no, all I had is the panther top. When it came to slotted gear, which I kind of value more than the extra defense. Wait, did we just reach? Is that how much we gained or what we reached? I don't know, actually, because, yeah, it's still not exactly a clear answer. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my list, because we still have more side quests to get done. So, actually, that's probably gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!